Hi everyone. Oh, just better check my internet. I don't know if my internet's on the right thing, so bear with me. Hang on. Just checking. Yeah, we are. We're good to go. Alrighty. Okay. Alright. Just get my computer up and running. Sorry I'm late. Got chatting to Sandra. I haven't seen her for ages. She was sick with the cooties last week. So I haven't seen her, so I got chatting away. So, hi Denise. How are you, honey? Excuse me. This is the one we're doing. My colours, of course, the usual. So we're going to have a look at that. You'll hear the tippy taps of candy under my feet and the occasional walk in from Sandra, which is all good. So, hi Helen, how are you, sweetheart? I'm just getting this thing running. Catch up so I can see what you're seeing. There we go. Oh, you've got a bird's eye view. That's awesome. Hi Liz, hi Nancy. Welcome everyone. Now I can see the comments. We're all good to go. Alrighty. And morning Deb. Morning Liz. Yep, tag everyone. Sue, I met Sue yesterday. What a funny bugger she's awesome. Sue's funny as, yeah, everyone's. Look, I think you're all amazing. Every time I meet you guys, you're just amazing. So just as I meet someone and you sit and have a coffee or whatever. Morning Adele. Morning Pat and Jimmy and Chris. Great, thanks. I had a quick try of my machine last night. I think I'm going to like it very much. That's very good. Very, very good. All right. So now just a quick, Adele's being here has reminded me she's back on board. If you have any questions or any requirements or anything about your orders, you're welcome to message Adele or phone, either way, and she'll be able to get onto them as soon as. She's back on board. Now, I'm just doing the weaving thing, so I'm going to continue on with this. I don't have my little iron. I think it's packed up to go to Wodonga. So I'm going to just use my big iron occasionally. But you can see that I'm slowly going across this way. The first way is nice and simple. The second way is simple as well. It's not hard, but at least I'm probably maybe I'm over halfway, so which is good. Alrighty, okie dokie. Now I have under here, just to reiterate, under here, I've got pins in there, my pattern size, and I've got like a bit of, I mean, you could use a towel under there, just something to protect it, your table, and to take the heat. Now I've just done a small one there and a wide one there, one in black and one in the greys. So I'm going to do a small grey on this side, and using your bodkin, pinch that little booger, stay there, there we go, and slide that little thing up. I might just zoom in a little bit so you can see. Oops a daisy, that was my roof. Go down, there we go. Alright, so you can see a bit more of what I'm doing. Now I'm just going to I've just seen what I did with the roof. Alright, so these pins do get in the way a little bit, so I'm just going to move them. I've got my little pins in here. Move them out of the way, just temporarily, just so I can do what I'm doing. And the other reason why I have that towel or thing underneath is to take the pins, so it'll help take those pins. So now I've got this, I'm going to feed. Now I've gone over here, so I want to go under, then over, and then under. That's very small, so just pick her up, over, under. So I'm just doing the simple over and under, and lift that baby. There we go. And make sure the glue is downwards, over, under, over. So you just keep repeating. Looks like one of our girls is having a hard time at the moment. Sending love to Cody. If you get to watch this or not, we're sending our love to you, honey. Not sure what's going on. Don't need to know, but I'm hoping that you're well and being looked after. I met the lovely Denise again yesterday. Went for a big drive to Phillip Island, Noble Park to see Sue Simpson and drop off her cutie frame. Haven't yet got around to sending the information to the cutie about the cutie frame to those other couple of people, but I will today because I have time. So over and under, over and under. And when you get to the outer edge, it's a little bit easier. You just sort of drag that through and we'll flip them under and over. So outer edge that needs to go over the top of that one. And just scooch it up. A little bit of chicken scratching going on here. Scooch it up so it lines up directly next to the other one. Yes, so for those who don't know, Adele's mum passed away, and in the Indigenous community they have a 2 weeks quiet time, and that's where Adele has been, 2 weeks quiet time, and she is back on board and looking forward to being able to do what her mum wanted, and that is what she has been doing with us, and continue on with her career and her business, which is lovely because we all love Adele. Adele's beautiful. If you've never met Adele in person, you wait till you do. That time you do, you'll never forget her. She's just beautiful. And so is Stace. Stace is just as gorgeous. Beautiful people. Beautiful people. Alright, so I'm just using the pin a little, just to chicken scratch them in. I'm not going to worry too much about this end as to putting the pins back. Just want to make sure that's nice and evenish. Trim that off. I'm going to pop a pin in that one, so it's going in the opposite direction. Undo this and literally just pull that little doodah back and you can undo it. Nice and easy peasy. Now as long as you go with this pattern, as long as you go out to the outer lines past the actual bag pattern, so the bag pattern's got to sit in there, those edges need to be past the original. Now Stacey are both awesome, best cuddles. They are. Jack makes a taking sewing machine. So Michelle. Jack makes a something sewing machine. It is the A4. Yes, they do make a sewing machine called the A4. They sure do. Alright, so we've done a thin one. Now I'm going to go the other side here. And this one looks like it doesn't have adhesive on it. So I'm going to just give that a little press. That was scary, wasn't it? Alright, my big iron. Talking. Oh, they all talk, yes. They all talk, darling. They will all talk. Mine talks. If I turn the thing on, it tells you what settings you've got it at. Yes, they do, darling. Talking, they absolutely do. Sorry, I'll just put that over there. Mine will talk to me. I turn it off because I don't want to listen to her. Alright, so we need to put some adhesive on that, and I've got the tape here. It's the wider one. Yes, it is. So it needs to be so long. So just to there. I'm going to trim it. They do, sweetie. Absolutely do. Turn her over. They are industrial, so you can't really take them anywhere as such, so it's something you would have permanently at home. Or see if I can get one funded for me. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, honey. They all do it. So they all talk to you. That's a great idea. Yeah. Oh, you do know that? All right, beauty. Just want to make sure that you can't take it on a retreat with you. But yeah, never thought of that with the NDIS. That's a great idea. Anyone else who is sight impaired too might want to look into that if they're into sewing. The Jack will tell you what you're doing, what stitch you've got it at, whether you have it cut off, or you know, it'll tell you what settings you've got it at. There we go. So the tape's on there. Over there. It says A4 is 45 kilograms. Yes, so you got the table as well. So don't forget that. The actual machine will be about 45 kilos. Okay. So clamp that on to your bodkin, and we're going to take this out here and that one out because they're going to get in my way, but I don't want that one to come undone, so I'm just going to stick that in there. So we've gone under, so we're going to go under and over, so that one there can stay, and that one I'm just going to leave, I think. Table comes with it, sure does, darling. Over, under, come on, lift up, over, under, over. Don't know what that white stuff is. I think it's something on my iron. Now, just an FYI, hi Judy, that Crystals and More does have their business up for sale. If you're interested in doing shows and, you know, a bit of a travel and making some income there, they do have their business up for sale. Excuse me, sneezing. So if you're interested in there, you do need to contact them or let me know and I can get your details to them. I can contact you. This pattern is by Anne from Anne Cusio, called Bird of Paradise, and is owned by, she is one of the co-owners, her and her husband George, of Crystals and More. Okay, so that one I'm just going to pin down there because I don't want it to come out. And let's have a little doodad coming up on my screen. It can go away. There we go. Alright, so now I've got that there. Yeah, so I had a very busy weekend of, what did I do Saturday? I did stuff on Saturday too. I can't remember what it was. I'm trying to remember now. I know I did stuff. Anyway, Sunday was driving around, Saturday was doing something else, always doing something. And Jaden has only, oh, hi Karen, around about 7 hours to go on his license, which is awesome. Amazeballs, very clever child. He's very happy. Also, just a quick, don't forget to book yourself in to the bleach work class with me and G in the next couple of weeks' time. I'm really looking forward to teaching that one. Everyone loves that one once they've done it. Got my parcel Friday after it had been to Cairns, then back to Bundy, so it was very well travelled. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's something I can't control, is it, Pat? I think even Australia Post can control that one. Morning, Claire. How are you, sweetheart? I'm going to take these pins out here. I'm just going to leave that one in, that one out. So I can lift here. That one goes over, so we're going to go under, turn it around so it's glue facing down, and it goes under that one, and I'll fix that up at the end. Over, under, over, under. So you can, doesn't have to be a bag, you can make this into quilts. We're going to keep going with these little things, these little tutorials on some of these patterns that you guys have bought over a period of time. Yes, 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 we want to see. Yes, well, I mean, you can expect, what can you expect at G's? All right, so when we go to G's, you can expect 2 days of painting, or 1 day of painting, 1 day of sewing with the fabric painting. That's going to be amazeballs. Then you can also expect a day of sit and sew, and it's a freebie, goes in between the days. And then you can also expect to see, and I'll be there, and you can also expect a day of bleach work and painting, and also a day of quilting. So you're going to get a bit of a added bonus. What have I done there? Oh no, under, oh, I missed one. Hang on, go back, Michelle, go back. Go back, they say. Yeah, under, yeah, away. Yes, so that's because I'm talking. You're going to see lots and lots of everything. So lots of fun, lots of laughter, because I'm an idiot, as we all know. And I wish you weren't so far away. Oh, Pat, as far I and Stella have booked in for the bleach work at G's. Good. A little bit of craziness, yes. Some live sales, of course. We want those live sales. You might see some, there'll be photos, of course, and some tempter videos and stuff like that, but it'll be very, very small amount of tempter videos, because I like to do the bleach work together, like not on video. It's easier that way. There's a black in there, and just pushing it up against that. And what else is there? Oh, look, there's going to be so much. There's going to be so much. We're going to cram so much into those short few days. You guys are going to be inundated with yumminess. Just yumminess. That's all I can say. So if you haven't booked yourself in for that yet, you need to contact G, especially the bleach work. It's going to be amazeballs. You're going to love it. Now, if anyone doesn't know what I'm doing right now, and you need some me to tell you exactly what I'm doing at every point, I'm happy to, and that includes Jimmy. I'm happy to continue to talk it through. So all I'm doing at the moment is just gluing on the adhesive to the back of these long strips, because at the time I made them I didn't have the adhesive. Would have been a lot easier if I had done it all at once with those tools. You getting it? Oh, good. Good. But I didn't have it with me at the time. And because I'm ironing on top of what I've already done, it's actually ironing it down at the same time. So I'm using my weave work as like an ironing board, I suppose. And just get that glue off there, take the backing off. So I'm doing different thicknesses. So I've just done a medium size black. I'm going to do the grey now. One could design their own. Absolutely one could, Jimmy. Absolutely. You can make any pattern you want, mate. Now, so I've gone, I'm going to go under and over again. Yep. Over that, under. That's because I ironed it, stuck down now. There we go. So that one's coming out, so I'll pop a pin in it. And I'm just pitting through my applique mat. The other one coming out too. You could use this technique for quilts, for table runners, for bags, for really, there's so many things you could use it for. It's not funny. Just going to flip that under there, just FYI. Under and over, just that one there, and pin it down in place because it moved. There's so many different things you can use it for, and they're all very effective. I'm just going to pin that now. Alrighty, so over the colour, under the black. Now you can use as many different colours as you want, 5 or 6, 7 or 8, 3 or 4, doesn't matter. I've just used 2. It's probably not as effective with 2, but I'm fairly monochromatic sometimes, so I'm going with that. Placemats would be perfect. It would be nice and thick, and then you just stitch. You could cross hatch them. You just stitch them down. They'd be great as gifts, coasters, you name it. A case of this too. I wish you went so far. Evelyn, guys, get on a plane. Hire a car together, get on a plane and go to Adelaide, get a car, share the cost, stay in a hotel together and get yourselves down there. You guys will not regret it. Honestly, it is so much fun. You will find a new love for different fabrics and different techniques. Yeah, and the plane companies have lots of specials on at the moment. Just get on one and come down. You guys will not regret it. Alright. And if you can't do that, then get onto your local shop or wherever and get them to book me in up where you are, and I'll come up there, or group, whatever. I'm driving the trip because I want to take stuff with me, because I want to take stuff in case you guys want to buy some, like the paints and that, and I want to take all my quilts and all that sort of stuff, and I'm like that. I just like to do the drivey things. So over and under, done. Alright, so slowly but surely I'm working my way. I've done about that much there, going crossways. I'm just going to chuck the iron on, just give it a bit of a set, because it'll all sort of adhere to each other because it's got that glue tape on the back of it. I'm sorry if I'm not completely straight. I apologise ahead of time. You know how much I love being perfect. Not. That's why I love art so much, because it's not perfect. That is why. Textile arts, you don't have to be perfect. There we go. Alright. Next, we're going to go reasonably wide, a black one. A bit wider than the last one. Clipper on. Thanks, Nancy. It is looking a little bit fab, isn't it? This has got the glue on already. You can probably see that. So I don't need to add more on. Now I've gone over the black and under the colour. So I'm unpinned. Should be right. Get back to that in a minute. Under, over. Come on. As you get closer to these edges, they do come apart a little. That's okay, because it's really easy to pop them back. You can do it with tweezers or fingernails or whatever. Pretty easy. Here, my little skinny one. Stuck to the other one, and you just sort of wiggle them. Is the blue coloured fabric a jelly roll a metre each? Thanks, Judy. It was a metre each. I don't have any at the moment. It is a beige yellow fabric. Oh, going the wrong way. Nearly did it again. Under and over. I don't know what I was doing. See what happens when I start talking. And yeah, I'm thinking of getting more of it in, but I've got so many other fabrics coming. I don't want to overload myself. I'm not sure if G has any of the beige yellow left. I know that she used to have some. It's like a grey, just so you know, not a blue. Alright, so just give it a wiggle, scratch her in so it lines up with the other. And nice and close. One down, that one there. Thought I'd pinch her, but I obviously didn't. Not that it's going to matter, I don't think, because that's off the edge of the pattern, so I don't think it's going to be a big issue, to be honest. It's very nice. It's a beautiful fabric too. I think that helps. But I mean, if you did this in like the pattern where it's got like lots of greens and then oranges and purples, you'll get just even like some amazing colours come through, because they'll pop more, whereas this is a little bit more monochromatic. Over and under, just double checking I did the right thing. And I'm going to go medium sized grey. Oops, it's black. It's not going to help me, is it? Ouch. In the end. Big one, and it doesn't have any glue, so I'll stick some glue on the back. Take the bodkin off the other side. Bring that baby down. Bring that one down. Alrighty, let's put some glue on the back of. Oh no, it has got glue. That was almost a boo-boo. Does have glue. You can just see it. I think, maybe. Oh no, Doesn't. Does it? Doesn't. Oh yeah, no it does. Alright, cool. You just, and it's what? It's how far? Yeah, it's a long way. Just have a look. See how far it is actually. And it came back with just shy of 8 days. 8 days? Turn out I still had a walking. Oh, come on, Claire. You don't want to walk 8 days? What's wrong with you? I don't understand what you mean. Claire, jump in the car. Get on a plane. Go to the airport. You will not regret it. I can tell you right now. She is waiting for you guys to ring her and book that in. Hey Deb, I drove 2 days to see you. Like fair's fair, isn't it? Or a day to see you. I drove a day, 11 hours. Come and see you, baby girl. I did 4.5, 5 hours yesterday to go see Denise. Alright. You drove 4 hours. There you go. I did 11. You did 4. Am I worth it? Am I worth the meeting? That's the question. G's worth it. I know that. G's hilarious. I would if anyone was interested. There you go, Denise. There you are. There's an offer, guys. Denise is ready to share the ride. See? Bit of lateral thinking. Did the black, over, under, over, under. Yep. Okay, just double checking I didn't just screw myself over. Yep. We don't call you Mrs. Leyland for no. Bloody oath. There you go. What was that other corner above that? I found my sewing table this morning, all nice and clean, so hopefully Mojo will be found soon. Yes, there you go. Denise is ready to go, girls. Mrs. Leyland for nothing. If nothing else, I'm annoying. There you go. Dear. All right, now I've lost my bodkin. I think I buried it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we're good. We're good to go. We love you too, G. I can't tell you how many people tell me how much they just adore you. You don't realise how adored, and G, neither of you realise how adored you guys are. Where do you leave from? Denise, oh no, Denise is down in Victoria, Pat. We need some people leaving from up in Queensland, please. Adele, get on your bloody bike, woman. If you can't find your bike, Adele, get on your broomstick. What have I done there? I've got to go over. Alright, have I done it? There we go, yeah, so over that. Over, under. Over, under. Over, under. I'll speak to my mum. They might think otherwise. Adele has left. Oh, she's left the building. Ah, there you go. Tried. Go from Rocky. She get on a broomstick. Come on. Adele's left the building. Anyone else got a broomstick in Queensland coming up? Where's Cody? Cody lives a long way away. We could get Cody, pick up Pat. Like kids took my headlight off my broomstick. I keep parking mine in the wrong spot. I'm going to have to start calling you my little monsters. Hi, Maya. Are you coming to South Australia to do the fabric painting and the fun? Because there's some people who want to share a ride. If you're not, you need to. Just saying. Where's Maz? What is Maz going? Because Maz needs to go. Just putting that out there. Oops, days I missed that one again. Did the same thing again as I did last time. That little tiny black one is hard to see amongst the other. And I'll go under the black one, and I didn't go under that coloured one. There we go. Over, under, over. Alrighty, I think we're good, we're good. I would love to, not sure if dates, and I have an op on Wednesday next week. Ooh. Dates are second week of July. And unless you're having open heart surgery, I never know. Might be able to see you there. You don't need me there. I would spend most of my time in the quilt corner. Jimmy, we never. So I just ran out to get G's parcel before husband's seen. Oh, that's funny. Maybe you could tell the other half, Evelyn, that it's a what they call it, intervention, quilting intervention. He'll be like, yep, right, that's it, you're going. We don't know what kind of intervention, but it's an intervention of some sort. Oh, dear. Yeah, 13th to 17th. So if you want the bleach work, which is pretty damn awesome, then you will need to do that. Have I changed what I've done here? Oh, no. So over. Yeah, I have. I've gone under. That one needs to come out. And that one. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. I'm just looking at it. It looks different. Doesn't that looks different? That there looks different to that there. What have I've done this one wrong. Alright, let's try again with that one. Should be under and over. Alright, let's do that. Can't have open heart, don't have one. Yeah, that's my saying. I reckon that's the wrong way. So if you need to change one, this is how you do it. Alright, I reckon that's the wrong way because it's making that all one black piece. So it should be over the black. Cataracts off on the 21st of July. Nice, Judy. Pat, you won't know yourself. Literally. Alrighty. So it needs to go over the black and under the other one. Silly woman. Wonder why it wasn't doing the right thing. So under that. Under there, and over the black. I'll get you out of here. My friend in the States is just asking me when I'm arriving. She's getting excited. We're all getting a bit excited. It's coming up quicker than I can say. Right. Yeah, okay. Let's put my little doodad back on. I'm still waiting for a date for knee replacement. Everyone tells me my TV is blurry, but I don't see it. Pat, I say Jimmy's going to say the same thing. So over and under the colour. So under the colour, over, under. There we go. And I think that row might be the wrong way as well. So I'm just going to read over and under. Yeah, she'll be a new woman. Absolutely. Brand new woman. She won't know herself. Literally. Alright, so take that one off. I'm not saying what I was going to say that, Jimmy. Oh dear. And that one goes over. Yeah, I've done them the wrong way around, so I'll just flip them up there. At least it's easy to fix. Too much talking. I know, Denise. And thank God they're not sewn down. That's all I can say. So that one there. That one there. That one there. I can't sit here and not say anything. That'd be boring as batshit. I mean, that crazy boring. Alright, just stick that one there. Then I need to undo this one, don't I? Because I'm going the wrong way. So that one. Yeah. That one there. Oh yeah, I see what I've done. It's almost like I've gone under everything, but I haven't. Hang on. Oh, man, have I missed some serious stuff. Alright. So I've got to go under the black and over. Yeah, I've missed stuff. Over the thingy. It's almost like I've gone under everything on that one. What was I thinking? You're not boring, Jimmy. Alright, let's just pull that out. Redo that. Yeah, exactly, Pat. That's what I was thinking. At least I don't have to. Does it matter, though? Still going to look for... Well, it probably doesn't, but, you know, in my head, I'm just going, all right, now that's annoying. So over the colour, over under the black. So over the colour, under the black. It's probably not going to make any difference, is it? Over the colour, under the black. Yeah, I can tell the difference. Love my koala quilt. Just got a job putting one on a baby. Oh, did you? Quick fix, quick to fix. Oh, yeah, very quick to fix. Over, under, nothing like a quick fix. In quilting, just saying. Just putting that out there. Over, under. I met Denise's husband. He's a lovely man. Very quiet. But then again, I'm very noisy, so. And Denise made me this amazing gift. Am I allowed to show it, Denise? I could do one in batik. Absolutely. Absolutely, Jimmy. Well, this is in batik and a solid, so I don't see why you couldn't, darling. Over under. Becky's got back into crochet, which is yay. So those been waiting for some crochet stuff from her. She's back into it. Thank God. Yes, it would. Yes, if you would like. Okay. You will meet me and see how quiet I am. I don't believe that for a second, Jimmy. I don't believe you're quiet. I reckon you're going to run rings around me for quietness. It's one thing I'm not is quiet. I do have quiet moments, but I'm not quiet. Okay, alrighty. I think I sorted that, and I've got to sort this one too, so there we go. Bonus with this is they're really easy to manipulate and rejig. Okay, hang on. Oh my gosh, come on, pin in, there we go. That's much better. That's better. Okie doke. And this one's standing. No, that one's alright. This one is. No, there's, see, that's wrong. So that I've done it there too. Stupid woman. Alright, let's try here. So the black goes under the black and over the colour. So I've done it the other way around. Alright, let's take that one out. Over the black and under the colours. That one's wrong too. So take that one out as well. And that one. And the other one is that one there goes under the colour over the black. So that one's going to be wrong as well. I've gone back to front, just saying, just putting it out there, right, for everyone to know. I went in reverse. Stupid. Alright, so that one's got to be that way. It's good that you don't have to unpick. Oh, Marlene, it's brilliant. Oh, couldn't be any easier. Alright, so now I've got to put that one there, except for the fact that I'm a dill and I do these things live, like bricklaying, pretty much. Alright, so, except I've never bricklayed. So over the colour, under the black. Over the colour, under the black. Over the colour, under the black. Make mental note to self. And that one's got to be changed, so I can pull that one out there. Over the colour, under the blank. Blank, black. Are you still online, G? Is that right? Over the colour, under the blank. Under the black, yeah. I am, just. I'm going to send you a PM after this too, darling. Alright, that one there. Let's rejig that back in. Chicken scratch. You haven't fallen asleep yet, G? What did I miss? Nothing. I'm just going to send you a PM. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. It's all good. And that one there. So this one. Over the black, under the colour. Okie dokie. Just so that you don't miss it. Over the black. Under the colour. When you get closer to the edge, you can start doing this, lift up, under the colour, over the black, and then just lay it back down. That one should be, yeah, that's right. This one here, under the colour, yep, over the black, that's right. And then I just found my machine oil I had lost ages ago. What a silly place to put it. Instead of talking taking it out, could you just move it up and put one in between? Yeah, I probably could. Yeah, absolutely. That one there. That one. There's over that. What have I done here? So under the black, under the colour, over the black, under the colour, over the black, under colour, over the black, under the colour, over the black, under the colour. How many fabrics did you start with? Oh, only 2, Christine. Only 2. You can have 3 or 4, 5 or 6. It won't make any difference at all, other than it'll just make it brighter, or, you know, I've really bent that pin. It's just not happy, Jan. And stay out. Put a new pin in. It'd be easier if you had more colour, because you'd probably be able to see quicker where there's some errors. Oh yeah, good one. That one there. That one there. No worries. So over the black, under the colour. Yeah. Over the black, under the colour. Just flip it up and down, and like I say, when you get closer to the edge you can do that rather than feeding it through. I'm going to knock that over. I would need to feel it. Yeah, absolutely. You sure would, Jimmy. You should be able to as well. Goes the you should be able to as well. It should be really quite easy for you to feel. And figure out which one belongs where. And like I say, as you get closer to the corner, it's really easy to flip them up rather than feed that bodkin through, which I've been looking forward to, because the bodkins aren't the easiest things to manipulate. And that one can go there. Okay, scratch them up so that they're linear. I've missed here. There's something going on here because I've got this. So I reckon this one's wrong again. So I've gone over. Yeah, I have. I've missed that little spot there. Over. And I've missed this one. I missed a black. You can feel or see and feel it. You can tell that it's not quite right. So under the black, over. I've missed it because it's a thin black. I've missed it. It's very easy to do. So under, there we go. That's a bit better. That looks better. Okay, and like I say, up at these top ends here, the sides, you can manipulate it a little bit and unpin. And give it a little bit of a scratch across. Try again, Michelle. Awesome. Alrighty. So, actually I might even be able to get away with this one. So we're going under the black. So lift up. I'm going to pin that down there, over the colour, under the black. So lift up the black and down. Lift up the black and down. Lift up your black one. Your solid, whatever colour, and down. Next one, up, down. Just make sure your glue is facing down. You should be able to feel it if you can't see it. It's rough. Actually, I find that the cheaper birch one that I've got, the So Easy one, I can feel more than the other one for some reason. It's just a different make. It's a 9-hour drive to get to G. Yeah, that's all right. That's about the same time I'm doing. Like I say, I feel if I can do it, you can do it. Maya, just do no different than go on the border, then you stop, have lunch, then you do another trip to the border. That's how I look at it. Go to Albury in 4 hours, 4.5 maybe. You could probably meet up with Denise. Denise come across this way anyway. She comes from the other side of Melbourne and travel together from there on in. She'd pick you up and whatever. Or you can travel on your own. You can just travel behind each other. It's just so in case you want your own car while you're away. That's true. That's how I look at it. It works for me. It helps with my brain. Just saying. All right, so now I've done a skinny one, so I really need to do another thick one. And again, I'm going to have to put some adhesive on the back. So I'm just going to give her a quick press. My iron's probably gone cold. Yep, get on to G for accommodation. She'll be able to help you out. G, if you're still here, text Maya some accommodation. Honey, you are going to love it. 4 days of yum. Now, and all sewing, painting, fun, like-minded people. It's like a retreat, but better, because you get to create and learn. You'll have a ball, honey, honestly. And Denise, you will. You'll just, honestly, doing these sort of projects that I do, I find that people all of a sudden realise, oh, hang on a second, this is not just something Michelle can do. I can actually do these things. I can actually do this. This is not just a Michelle thing. This is anyone, and it opens up that, look what I just did. And you're going to have guidance the whole way. And then once you've got that guidance, you always got the support for me. Anyway, new rules for South Australia. Any Mexicans coming to Australia need passports, visas and vaccination certificates. Mexicans coming to South Australia. Sewing heaps of accommodation options. There you go. G, send Maya some links for some accommodation. And book yourself in, sweetheart. And you get to meet your first time with applique your koalas. There you go, Maya. And was it hard? I told you I don't do hard things. I really don't do hard things. I try very hard not to do hard. It might be fiddly, but it's not hard. You can tell I'm from South Australia. Ah, that explains it. Oh, I see. How am I supposed to tell you from South Australia, Jenny? You've lived in Melbourne. You're a bit of a get-about. There you go. See, 10 hours from mine. There you go, Liz. See, 10 hours from me. So I say, it's not that far. It's just that people think of it as it's really far. I just stop. After about 4 hours, I'll stop. Then I'll have a cuppa or whatever. I mean, I drink coffee on the way as well. But then I you know, I stop, then might have a second stop for lunch. Normally stop 2 or 3 times, and it breaks it up. And once you get out and have a bit of a wander, it's not so bad. And you come the day before, it gives you time to rest the evening away, which is what I'll be doing, so that I can rest for the next day, and then we're up and running, and you'll love it. You'll love it. There you go. Now, I don't do anything hard. I've always said that. Anything I do is repeatable, and it's just technique. It's all it is, guys, technique. And learning a new skill. It's just a new skill set. That's all. There you go. I came from South Australia as well. My parents still live in Adelaide. Oh, that's awesome. I like South Australia. I really do. Alright, I'm going to do a thick black one because I haven't done a thick black one for a while. And I think it needs it, so let's give that a bit of a press. I do love Adelaide. I'm taking my sister to the Machine Quilting Show. Awesome, Maya, because I will be there. I am doing classes. It's booked out apparently. Like I say, see if we can, hopefully they might live in the wings, have a second one, but we're going to wait and see whether that's doable. So I'm doing confetti quilting, which is a bit of love of mine. It's almost like a Zen confetti fun type of quilting. Bit of free love of moonbeams, baby. I know, we'll love to see you again. Oh no, never been to South Australia, Victoria twice. South Australia is really lovely state. It really is. It's a very nice state. The people are lovely. The place is lovely. I can't falter South Australia, to be honest. I really can't. I haven't found a horrible South Australian. I grew up in Sydney. Oh, did you? Sydney's very busy. I find very, very busy. Okay, you're not coming off, are you? Stick down. Would you have to take anything with you? Sewing machine and threads. That's it. The rest is provided, honey bun. Oh, and if you want to do a sit and sew on the Wednesday, or you could rest, you don't have to. But if you want to do the sit and sew on the Wednesday, then you could take your UFO and sit and sew. So, sewing machine. We go under the black. Got to remember to do this the right way. This could be disastrous otherwise. Under the black. Again. Over, under. There you go. So under the black, over the colour. I have a few different designs that you can do with the bleach. We've got a turtle. We have a sunflower. We have the lilies, which I've been showing everyone. That's the new one. I also have the what do they call them? Oh, Michelle, think, Michelle, think. They're called peonies. The peonies. And I also have the succulent. So you get to choose. It just because it has the what's the name? I think people are getting confused over that. I think people are not realising they can do the turtle. I don't know if you've seen that turtle. It's actually on its way to Wodonga. But yeah, it's pretty damn bloody cute. Can I just say that? And everyone wants to do the turtle or the succulent. They love the succulent, and they like them all. But yeah, so you get to do the turtle or with the bleach work, the fabric painting. You have the choice of the peonies, or you can do the Orientals. And yeah, just those two I have for the fabric painting. But either, bloody beautiful. It's very quiet town. It's beautiful. Quiet town, beautiful. Quiet town. Quiet town, beautiful. Sydney or quiet town? All right, so let's do a skinny one. Oh, hang on, camera is on it. Let's try a skinny one. Is that going to be long enough? No. I'm sitting at the doctor's waiting for my bone needle. I have it every 4 weeks because my medication causes my bones to become brittle, and that's why I have the fractures in my spine. Oh, Adelaide. Oh, yeah. Yeah, right. Okay, Deb. Well, hopefully that gives you some relief. Not nice. Not nice, sweetheart. Not nice at all. Alrighty. This does have glue on it, I'm pretty damn sure. Yeah, it does. Yep. Alright, so under the colour, over the black. So just going to pin that down there. Oh, City of Churches, isn't it? Adelaide? City of Churches. Under the colour. For a city, it's fairly quiet. Sydney's flat out. Very flat out. I haven't really done much in Brisbane to know what Brisbane's like on a everyday basis, but I know Sydney's flat out. I've been in there. Darling Harbour. That's full on. The town may not be quiet for the week or so. Christine Phil. Cheeky. Definitely not. Well, Adelaide's a little bit, I've got to go a couple of hours. Yeah, Pat, Sydney is very big. Very, very big. I've got to go a few hours from Sydney. I'll just be driving through. I'll pass through Adelaide. G's in a very quiet, apparently there's a beach there. Oh, I still don't believe it. Part of South Australia. It's very nice. What I could see, it was very wet and miserable and foggy and whatever else, and I couldn't see a lot. And still trying to convince me there's a beach there. Yeah, maybe I'll get to see it this time around. It was raining. Remember it was raining so hard? And I missed all that rain. Every part of it, I missed it. It was funny. All that, everything, everyone was getting flooded. I'm going to do another skinny one to go with that one. Yeah, so, all right, so we've gone over the black, so we go under the black, over the colour. So under. And this is the beauty, like I say, when you get close to that edge, nice and simple. It's that middle bit, that long section. Now, once I'm going to turn it so I can do it easier, but yeah. The Area G is lovely. South Australia's a little, yeah, it is a little Cornwall. Yeah, Candini isn't that down south? I thought it was southwest. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure because I just drove it. All of a sudden, like, you're just driving along and then all of a sudden this town pops into it. It's like you're driving into nothing and this town just pops in. And you're like, oh, we're in Cadena. North there. No, north. There you go. There. I thought it was a bit, it's a west though, northwest. Because you're sort of driving and it's like, I don't know, it's sort of a lot of nothing, and then all of a sudden there's this town just pops up. Yeah, they've got supermarkets and it's very civilized. There you go. I was right, northwest. Beautiful little area. Still think she should move near me, just saying. Be a lot easier for me. just saying, just putting it out there, G, if you're still here. I think it's, saw an Aldi. Yeah, there is an Aldi there. How long out of Adelaide? I think it's another 2 or 3 hours, 3 hours, I think. So a few hours, but you don't stop in Adelaide. You just sort of go through the hills or past the hills and whatever, and then you get out. I don't stay long in the Adelaide area. It's yeah, too busy. Okay, so over the black, under the colour. So over the black. Almost 3 hours. There you go. 2 really. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's just, it depends on your driving skills as well. I mean, I didn't find it. It's a good run. Yeah, it is. After Adelaide, like, I mean, it's a fairly good run the whole way actually. I found it really quite quick. It's just all of a sudden there's this town there. But anyway, so book yourselves in. You're going to get an absolute treat. Of course, G has amazing fabrics that none of us have really seen. It's getting that way. Yeah, Adelaide Hills is crazy. Oh, just crazy. I freaked a little bit because it was wet. It was really, really wet. So because of those things, you used to be able to get the train there. Oh yeah, okay. Maybe you can still get the train there. There you go. But in saying that, you need your machine. Just saying. All right, now we're looking like something. What's this one? Way too short. That's what that one is. Let's do a wide black. Another wide one. Only needs to be that wide. No trains now. Okay, there you go. Like I say, I don't know because I don't live there. But when I drove there, I actually, it wasn't that bad a drive. I really didn't think it was that bad a drive. Only Suburban, the line is closed there. Okay. I didn't think it was that bad a drive, to be honest. I really didn't think it was that bad. I sort of got there, it was fairly quick. Sort of, you know, 1 minute you're on the highway and the next minute, oh yeah, here I am, I'm here. You sort of travel 4 hours and then you're in South. I have images in my head of the dressmaker. Maybe not so much for you. All right, so over, under. Under. Oops. I have not seen that movie yet, The Dressmaker. Yeah, I know. I'm underprivileged. Goes over. That way. I don't get out much. She boards a train with her sewing machine in hand. Oh, does she? There you go. I can make sense of that. That works for me. All right. There you go. There you go. There's a little bit. I've got a skinny one there, so that one will go just across there beautifully. I have not heard of it. Oh, The Dressmaker. Yeah, I've heard of The Dressmaker. I just haven't seen it. Okay, so over the black, under the colour. So there, there, that one there. They really need to bring textile making back to Australia, like the actual factories and that. It's just, I don't think we'd be able to afford to pay, and the price of fabrics and that, and the making costs and everything, we wouldn't be able to afford to buy it, that's all. Maybe they could bring it back for unique industry or something. Weddings, things like that. Fashion. Alrighty. We're so close, so close. Now I can use a short black one. Making sure it covers my pattern. You sort of see underneath. Yeah. Alright, so under the black. Yes, they do need to bring Fabric Factory back. Yeah, they do. They really do. Doesn't necessarily have to be for quilting, but they do need to bring some sort of fabric industry back to the country. I've taken it all away and left us with no options. Very few, ow, that was my finger, a few options, and bit of a shame really. Just making sure I'm past that pattern. Yeah, I am. When we used to get on the train from Sydney to Newcastle as kids, the train guard used to say, all aboard, yeah, all aboard. Correct. Alright, just scooch them up. Now, probably use a wide colour one. Yeah, we would all use a lot of raw product when we were young. You guys might have used more than I did when I was young, but it was less mass manufacturing and more raw product. There you go. One. Well, now it's looking more like it should have. Before I was having a bit of a conniption with having them under and over the wrong ones, but I think I've sorted that now. Just make sure you take your glue off before you go putting them under. It's very hard to get the glue paper off once they're under. Just saying. That goes under there, over under. We grew on, yeah. And I think that's going to be the last one in that corner. G'day, Kerry. How you going, honey? Good old days. I think I've got a little corner there, but I think I've moved it over. Let's make sure. A little corner here. I might just pop make sure that corner's covered up under my pattern here. It's about here. It's only just in. And what I'm going to do, just take that out, that one's dyed. Under that, over the black. What the heck is done there? Under that, over the black. Under that, over the black. What's going on? Over. There we go. Under. Done it again, haven't I? Yeah, silly woman. Take over, under the black, over, under the black, over, under. Those little skinny ones, I miss them each time. Over, that's better, I think. Is that right? No, you silly woman, it's the other way. Under, over. There we go. Come on, work yourself out, Michelle. There, there. There, there. There. Over, and that one's over, so maybe that's why now it might be caught. Did I catch that pattern? Yeah, just. Alright, let's get this little bit of black here. That's off the corner. That's going to go there. Just going to catch that corner of that pattern. Just make sure it's all close in. And in there. I'm just chucking the heat on that one. Should help hold that down without moving so much. Let's take those out. Scary, I know, but we're going to do it. Really want them stuck down. Okay. As you go along and take those outside pins out, make sure you just iron that down. I've got one corner to go, but I'm doing all right. Little bits of something coming off my iron. All right, so they're all good. These are all good. I'm not taking that one out. Very relaxing, isn't it? It's very relaxing. It's very effective. I'm just going to move some bits over. Move over there. So we can work on this side. Take those out. That one's one of those ones I've sort of stuck in there. It just needs to stay. I'm going to stick that down in a minute. Just check my box. I have tapes to stick. Yeah, and the other thing too you can use is that wash away tape as well. So if you don't have this tape, you can use to make a timer to come out and pick up my order. Yes, Marlene, yes, definitely, yes. if you don't have that, you can always use that wash away, that magic binding tape. That stuff will work just as well. Just means that it'll be a bit harder if you have to move them, that's all. Alright, so just gonna stick that there. That can stay there. Alright. Alrighty, so we're up to a blue one. So the last one we used was fairly big, so maybe next size down will do. Yeah, otherwise I could post it to you, Marlene. It's up to you. If you don't have time, sweetie, I completely understand time restraints. And I can always chuck it in the post to you. Okay, that there. Trim. So how long is most people? How long is most people going to Kadena for? You've got the 4 days, 2 or 4, 5. Well, there's 2 days, then a day of sewing, then 2 days. So, yeah. Might be the best. Yep, no worries, Marlene. Do I have your details for postage too? I don't know. I'll have to have a look. If I haven't, I'll let you know. Alright, so let's go. Under the colour, over the black. Under the colour, over the black. Under the colour, over the black. Over the black. Under the colour. Stay there, darling. Colour over. Black under. Colour over. Start taking some pins out. Colour over. Yep, no worries, Marlene. And colour over. This one under. And under. Because you've done it on this mat as well, if you do have to peel up the strip, it will just peel up, okay, so the glue will come off. If you haven't and you've done it straight onto fabric, it won't. It will just create a horrible mess. So make sure you're doing it onto your applique mat, whoever, whatever brand you've got. You could also use a Teflon mat, but they're harder to see through, just FYI. But either will work. I'm just going to pin that in there. That one can come out. Just going to line that down and scooch them across. Alrighty. Next one, black one. And we'll go for a wide black. That's not long enough, so we'll pass on that one. And this is why you have lots of different thicknesses and lengths and stuff like that, because you can cut little bits off, you can use up scraps, all that sort of stuff. A bit harder to peel off. Yeah, Teflon can be a little bit harder to peel off. Sometimes it tends to stick to the Teflon, which really doesn't help. heat. There we go. Any specific thicknesses or random? I just went by the Clover ones, the fusible bias makers that I got from Anne and George. So you do, there's like 5 different sizes. This says width of 1/2 inch, 3/8 of an inch. There's a 1/4 inch. This one here is 3/4 of an inch. Then there's a big Kahuna, and he's 1 inch. So the basic rule of thumb is if it's a 1 inch finish, you need to cut a 2 inch width. Okay, so 3/4, you double it. So 3/4, you'll need 1.5, so on and so forth. So, and these ones here, you can actually put these Clover fusible bias makers. You can actually put the tape, run the tape through them. All right. With this, because we're not going around corners, you don't actually need to have your strips cut on a bias. They can just be cut straight on the fabric. Yeah, so if that makes sense. I have the bias makers, yeah, so yeah, you just need to make different size. I mean, you can do it in 2 sizes, Jimmy. You can just go, right, I'm just going to do it in, you know, fat and skinny or whatever, and that's all I'm going to do. Or you can do them in the random, lots and lots of random sizes. I literally have no method of madness in what I chose, as you can imagine. I just sort of did them and hope for the best. So I just sort of cut random ones and had so many of some until I ran out of fabric, basically. I use Pauline's. Yep, they'll do the same. No fun in 2 sizes. No, that's exactly right. Yep, yep. Pauline's ones will work as well. Yeah, basically. Alright, I think I've got that right. Under and over. Looks right, doesn't it? God, I hope it's right. Under the black, over. Yeah, right. Let's just stick it down, hope for the best. Yeah, okay. Alright, next one. Let's see what we got here in skinny. So, yeah, so I tend to do different sizes next to each other, and then the random, sometimes I'll have a couple of skinny ones. Different colour, of course, but yeah. And that's basically what the instructions do say to do, you know, alternate your sizes that are next to each other, so it breaks up the monotony of having the same. So over. Now we need it to go under that one. Under that one, there we go, under that one. So as I've got closer to the edge, I'm sort of getting rid of those pins. I don't have so many in here, as you can see, because they're not necessary. Is part 1 on your Facebook page or YouTube? I think it's on both. I've got a feeling it's on both. Part 1 is pretty much me just starting it, getting talking about the pattern and everything else and what's there. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube. Go to YouTube, then I get views. Please, thank you. Alrighty, so got that scooched up, looks reasonably flat to me, and give her a press. So what you're creating is a new piece of fabric in every basic sense of the word. Alright, so I'll try and keep this in your screen shot. So I am doing this bit here. Yeah, this should be long enough now. Maybe if I move it up that way, sure can. All right, so it needs to go under the black and over the others. Under the black, over the colour. Okay, there's that one. So if you notice, I just checked my pattern. I've got my linear pattern underneath that comes with the actual pattern itself, and just to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. All right, so lines are straight. Right, so those are about here. So I haven't got much to go, and I've got some little bits. Come on, where's the little bits? No, it's not really little. Let's take. Let's do that one. Alrighty. So I'm only going to need a little bit. I'm going to cheat and pop that over there. And it needs to only cover that section, maybe there. So we go, yep, over, under the black, black under the, oh wait, down. There, and under that one, which is on the end. Scooch them up so they're even ish. A good press, and let's get. I had a little bit of black one here. Must be coming close. It's over here. It's somewhere here. So I've got plenty. So let's use this one, so it goes under the black, yeah, and you can see it there, it's literally just on that corner, so I don't really need to do any more of this. I've covered that corner bit. So if I lift this up, I can see there's the corner there, so that's all good to go. I've finished that fabric making section, part of it. Just get up there, nice and close. And give her a press. All right. So yeah, don't pick it up. All right, so that is now made in one piece, just like that. Okay, and it covers that one there, so I can see that it's going to cover that. And this is the pattern we need to cut from, so I can tell that it's going to definitely cover this. So that's there, that's there. So we are ready to go into the next stage. So that's something we will do on the next video, but it gets you through to getting this part made. So once you've done that, then we're going to do this part. All right, so get yourself all made up, get your nice new piece of fabric made up with your weaving. You can see how beautiful it is. And then we're going to make the pattern out of this and do the next step. So the next step will be, I'm not too sure, I haven't got my phone's being used, so I'll be able to get back to you on that. I think it's about, I think once a month. So, yeah, so the next step will come up and we'll do putting the bag, or cutting this part of the bag out and doing the handles and stuff like that. So this is called Bird of Paradise. It is, there, it's all back to front. It's a multi-width tape bag mesh work pattern by Anne Kuzia from Crystals and More, and that's all the W's, crystalsandmore.com.au. You can also email at anne@crystalsandmore.com.au and phone them on 0402 509 955. Yeah, and we'll get to make that. So if you're wanting to buy that, you can go on their website and buy that pattern. I think they're only about $12.50, and if you've already got it, I'll see you on the next video, and we'll start making this out. This is going to be a bit exciting. Once we get this, I want to know, you know, what I'm doing, how I'm getting this off, because I'm frightened. I'm frightened. I think it just comes off pretty easy. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Oh, look at that. All right, no more touchy. Okay, we'll see you guys soon. Thank you for joining me, and we'll be live tonight with some live sales. I've got some more stuff to show you from other people. Oh, before I go, let me just show you what Denise Castles made me. How amazing is this? Look. Look at this. Look, it's got bits. I know, look. Hang on. I need tweezers. Look. It's got bits I can put stuff in. Look at this. Cards. Look, Yvonne, look. How spoilt was I? Look at that. Look at that. I can put photos on here. How cool is this? Scrapbooker extraordinaire, I tell you. What an amazing gift. Thank you so much, my love. And look how cool this is. It's got little bits in it, and they all flip around. So, like that. This took hours. I cannot tell you how beautiful this is. Look. Isn't it gorgeous? I know, Nancy. It's just amazing. Just amazing. Look. Photo. Oh, puppy. More photos, notes, stuff like that. I think that goes on that side there. Hold down. And then in this here, look. Magnetic, mind you. Look. I haven't even really had a massive good look at this. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Aren't I spoiled? I know, Marlene. Enjoy the little things, little pocket. Look. This is not a 5-minute job. Thank you so much, Denise. This is just amazing. Look at that. You're a star, sis. I'll just make sure I've got everything up. So how cool is that? How lucky am I? Spoil. Nice, I know. Just look at the paper is just beautiful. Very lucky. Very, very lucky. Oh, I know. Spoilt rotten. How gorgeous is that? Thank you very much, Denise. That is absolutely beautiful. Oh, and I got my chocolate. Covered licorice. She didn't forget. Not that I put an order in, but that was pretty cool. So thank you again. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm too frightened to use it, but I am going to put some photos in eventually. But I'm just too frightened to use it because I want to break it. Spoilt girl you are, you deserve it. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you tonight. We're going to live, so we'll see you then. And I've got stuff to show you. More stuff. More stuff. Thanks, guys. Bye.